Okay, we are back, finished charging, and we are off to get some coffee for Dunkin' Donuts. I ended up charging up to 85%, which gives us 272 miles estimated. We are in hurry. Parking lot. Oh yay, it did not stop. That's the first time it did not stop. There is no stop sign there. It always wanted to stop. So that's nice to see. And we're at 24 degrees. Yeah, that's the first time. It always wants to stop there. It thinks it's a 4-way stop. It's not. It's a 3-way stop. And that was nice to see it finally just go on through. Wow, that was a little bit of a jerky turn there. So I did set it for parking lot, so we'll see how it does with its parking job this time. I have a little time to kill, so I figured I'd grab some coffee for the day. If you are noticing steam, which I don't know if you can or not, I'm noticing it over here out my window. That's just from the battery kind of releasing some of the heat and cooling it down a little. Just kind of, I think it's the vapors, heat vapors or something. Nothing dangerous, it's just that heat against this cold weather. There, I lightened that up a little bit, maybe it's a little easier to see. Okay, that's good. It didn't go in there, and that's a do not enter the way these are set up. Alright, we do have some spots. I'm hoping it just pulls in forward and doesn't do all weird things like this. Okay. I think this is alright. Let's see what we got. There's really not, the lines here are not the best, so honestly, it's fine. I'm just going to run in and grab my coffee. It was a to-go order, so it should be ready. Alright, we'll catch you on the next one. Okay, we're back. I got my coffee that's probably more sugar than coffee. I got the new, I don't know, butter cookie cloud latte something with cookie crumbs. Yeah, more sugar than caffeine. So, and honestly, I don't really drink. I honestly am not a coffee drinker. Every once in a while, I do like to have one, and because I'm not a coffee drinker, I tend to go for the more flavorful, sugary ones. So, if you're a true coffee drinker, yeah, you're not gonna really like the kind of coffee I drink. And honestly, I probably won't even finish this. I get a large. I don't even know why. I will sip it. This actually doesn't really taste that great, to be perfectly honest. It sounded good. It sounded good on paper, but the reality is not so much. So I'm heading to the hospital. Actually, it's the Summit building, but it's part of the hospital to get my N95 fit test. The one I was fitted for, they have discontinued, so they're making me go back to find another one that they're gonna have in stock. So that's why I have to go. It's a pain. My appointment's at 10:40. I'm hoping that maybe if I get in a little earlier, maybe they'll take me a little earlier. So I had to actually manually put in a little pin to get it to go to the parking lot. I'm not sure how it's going to work out, if it'll actually go the right way or not. So we'll have to see. It won't really be an FSD. It'll be a user error on my part. I tried to kind of get it the way I normally would go in, and I couldn't get it to navigate that particular direction. Let's put that across that way for you. So far today, FSD seems to be doing well. Navigation seems to be doing well. The test will come tomorrow when I'm going to my other building. That's the trip that has been so weird, Monday and Tuesday. Today is see my client's day, and I had CPR this morning, and I have this fit test I have to go to, so it's kind of an off day as far as more running around time frame. I only have 2 clients, both we've gone to before, so we'll see how it does with navigation and getting to those particular clients. It's 45 through here. I am doing 50, and this person behind me is right on my tailgate. It's a Honda. And we're in hurry mode. I have heard that they have scaled back on the speeds, I think, with the modes. It feels more restrained, and that's what I've been hearing, and I sort of feel that way a little bit as well. So, I don't know, I'll keep it in hurry for the day. We'll just see how it does. When you switch them from mode to mode, it's hard to keep track of how they feel and what's changed or hasn't changed. But even though it's going 55 and it's 10 miles over the speed limit, it just feels like it's being held back. I think the YouTubers that are using that word, I think that's an accurate description. It's like something's kind of pulling back on the throttle a little bit, even though it's going 10 miles over the speed limit. I don't think any of the snow that it's recording or seeing, I don't think that is having any impact as far as the feeling like it's holding back, because there really isn't anything on the road. It's pretty dry. So we're on what's called the Vestal Parkway. Binghamton University is right out here. The entrance is to our right. That's Binghamton University. State University of New York. It's a very high-ranking state university. It's kind of becoming the Ivy League of the state schools in New York. Their program and their athletic have really advanced so much since I've actually been in this area. There's a new pharmacy and nursing school that's real close to my house, and they've added a speech language pathology program as well, which is what I am. And as a matter of fact, I actually have one of their speech language pathologist graduate students. They're in their second year. They do externships. So she's actually finishing her first semester, second year grad with me this week, and then I will get another one in January, late January. That will be the second semester graduate program, and then that's when we graduate. And that, I believe, goes from January to June 19th. It's actually an extended semester. So I'll have her for a few weeks, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. A lot of speech language pathologists don't like to take on students or CFs. I actually love it. I love that mentoring. I love teaching. I've just done so many different avenues in my career over the 20 some odd years I've been doing this, or I don't know, maybe we're closer to 30. I've lost track. So I just have a lot of experience in just different states. I have 3 state licensures, mostly in the medical field. I haven't really done school, so all my career is mostly medical adults. So it's just kind of, I just feel, I don't know, I feel it's just an obligation and a privilege really to just be able to kind of give back to the younger generations coming up, you know, help them along and give them confidence as they, you know, kind of embark on their beginning part of their career. Binghamton University Speech Language Pathology program has an undergrad, and their graduate program, which is 2 years. Undergrad is 4, graduate is 2 years. I believe that graduate program just started a couple of years ago. I think they just added that on. And then after everybody graduates, we have to do what's called a clinical fellowship year, and that's 36 weeks where you work, get paid, but you're under the supervision of a licensed speech language pathologist who has their certification, their ASHA CCC's Certificate of Clinical Competence. And then after you do those 36 weeks, you get your regular license, and you're free to work on your own in whatever, you know, setting that is of interest. That was a nice lane selection because the markers on the road were really kind of washed out. It's been a while since I've been over in this area, so. Alright, now I'm pretty sure we can get in this back way. I think it's the... Yeah, it's the next one up. This is the employee parking, which I guess technically I am an employee. I don't think it's going to find anything here. This is going to be pretty filled up. Alright, well, let's just see what it does. I've got time to kill. There's a Tesla over there. I don't know what. Ooh, I'm going to be on the ready because there's nowhere to park. Okay, it's going to back up. I'm just going to watch it real quickly. Yeah, you're going to have to go to the next parking lot over, dude. This is interesting. Yeah, there's nothing here. We got to go to the next one over. Kind of watching out the side mirror as well, just to kind of see. It's got lots of clearance. It may look a little close, but we're good. Are you going to go over to the next one maybe? That would be good. Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's just see. Hopefully nobody's going to come behind me. Are we going to do like a 20-point turnaround? We're going to try it again? Unfortunately, we can't do magic and make a spot suddenly appear. I might have to take over. I think it's just going to be on a loop of a repeat, repeat, repeat. Huh, this is interesting though. This is kind of a good test for it though, to see, well, I don't know, let's just say I was in a robo-taxi or something. What are your plans? How are you going to problem solve this out? If it starts doing a loop around and goes back, I'll take over. I'm just going to back out of the parking lot as long as nobody's coming. Well, it's doing a great job backing up this whole entire distance. Okay, yep. You got to kind of keep pulling out. Okay, yep, keep going. Yep, you're good. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. All right, there's a road there, so I know you can see. You're good. Yep, good. Okay. Keep going. Don't stop here, please. Nope, 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 nope. All right, you almost had it. You almost had it. All right, let's back her up. All right, well, that was not bad. I don't know if third time would have been the charm, but I don't really feel like, especially if somebody comes in here. This is what you really want. It was right here. I wonder if we can get her in here and turn it back on. Let's see. And now let's see if it will find a spot. Oop, this person's not even looking over here. Yep, yeah, there's not room over there. Good. I know this place is a pain to park. If you don't get here at like 8 in the morning. There is, nope, that's not a spot up there. That's got the yellow. I don't know, we could be circling this for days. We may have to go to the main parking lot and walk. We'll just see if it finds anything. Alright, you don't need to be doing that. That's okay. You could go down there. You don't, what are you doing? There's a car behind me. They're going to think that there's something wrong with me.